Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Simon Koster.
Good afternoon. The diversity of people in this room is remarkable. We all have different agendas and roles, but as a community invested in New York City, we want the same things. The summit is aptly focused on equity, place, and opportunity. If we were to add to our ideals of what this city should be as individuals, there would undoubtedly be an impressive amount of common ground among us. Few, if any of us, would ever stand in opposition to the ideals put forth here or in the years of the summit's past: resiliency, innovation, sustainability, design, and many others. Though our top priorities may rank differently, we share a fundamental belief in what the city could or should be. Why do we so often assume that if one party is getting what they want, that the other is not? We all live and work within involuntary constraints. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. Building code doesn't require it. Outside constraints cause us to believe that personal choice has been removed, allowing us to sidestep our responsibility to each other, yet also robbing us of the incentive to work hard, pushing what our ideals are truly capable of. Ideals are voluntary. We're all in this room by choice. We're choosing to share and learn about new ideas and galvanize others to do the same. By voluntarily adopting a tighter set of constraints, our own ideals, we electively make our lives and our jobs harder. I personally, and we collectively, make decisions every day that affect not just immediate stakeholders, but everyone in our community, our family, and those who travel to our city who are going to remember our skyline for decades to come. How do we possibly navigate all those choices? We build through our ideals. With a deep appreciation for the architectural pedigree around us, we respect that sometimes someone else's ideals led them to a superb solution, long before we were ever involved. The history of past ideals are an integral part of what makes this city what it is, a mature city with rich history, which is exactly what we're hearing about all day today. These are drawings of the original winged stone crown atop Stella Tower, designed by Ralph Walker for New York Telephone in 1927 as their Midtown West central office. The crown was removed mid-century due to maintenance costs. As part of our residential conversion of Stella Tower, we elected to refabricate the crown and restore every detail of the original facade. The building's identity as an Art Deco masterpiece wouldn't be complete without it, and a piece of our history has now been preserved. There's a good chance I won't offend anyone by saying that the East River waterfront needs a little TLC. In designing 626 First Avenue with Shop Architects, our goal was nothing short of setting a new benchmark in design, both inside and out. While the pre-existing plans called for two taut rectilinear glass boxes, our vision was to tilt the two buildings, clad them in copper, connect them with a sky bridge, and set them in a carefully curated park that's going to stretch from curb to curb. In 1923, Warren and Wetmore, the renowned architects of Grand Central, built Steinway Hall with the ideals of monumentality and visibility for the fine piano brand. The colonnade, seen in the construction photograph to the right, added depth and classical proportions to an otherwise two-dimensional street wall. As we built the vision of our tower that will stand in the adjacent lot, the notion of occluding views of the landmark were unacceptable. And so we pushed the tower back, forever preserving the street presence of Steinway Hall for everyone that walks up and down 57th Street. In doing so, however, we elected to subject the entire project to a discretionary approval by the city's Landmarks Preservation Commission. The tower facade, now an integral part of the landmark site, was also subject to an approval. We put forth the most intricate curtain wall ever designed in a modern residential building. ornamental terracotta with bronze filigree details, evoking the timeless nature of the most elegant buildings in New York. Everything you love about this city was built by someone who succeeded in overcoming every obstacle by relentlessly pursuing their ideals. Your favorite landmark, a tuned concert hall, beautiful parks, none of which were simply the mandate of saving time, making money, or meeting building codes. The operative word on this slide is not what you might think it is. The vast majority of us want to do the right thing. Many of us can stand behind it. The hard part is actually doing it. We must be decisive, and we must move forward. I started this talk by saying that our interests are not mutually exclusive. It's true. However, it's only by leading with our ideals that we align our collective interests to build modern landmarks that will forever demonstrate what we stand for. Thank you.